Outgoing Kenya Pipeline Managing Director Joe Sang is said to be charged with multiple accounts of abuse of office that saw the parastatal lose billions of shillings in revenue. This is according to the Director of Public Prosecution. But even as Sang and his co-accused wait their date in the dock on Monday, a section of leaders from the Rift Valley now accuse the investigating agencies of politicizing the war on corruption to target their kinsmen. NTV's Silas Apollo reports on what now appears to be a script picked up by politicians in an apparent opposition to the purge on corruption.
The Director of Public Prosecutions, Nordin Haji, says he has preferred several charges against the senior management of the Kenya Pipeline Company, who include outgoing Managing Director Joe Sang. Sang and his colleagues are said to have abused their privileges in office, disregarded procurement laws and rules guiding award and payment of tenders in government, as well as engaging in a project without proper planning. The subject in question is the Kisumu oil jetty, whose price is said to have been increased from the initial agreed amount of 1.4 billion shillings to 1.9 billion shillings. But even as investigations and a date with the court await Sang and his 5 co-accused on Monday, some leaders from Rift Valley say that they read malice in the arrests. Nandi Senator Samson Cherigei has termed the arrest as political and targeted to the allies of Deputy President William Ruto ahead of the 2022 race.
We will not sit back and allow you to ethnically profile with political vested interest, in bad faith, and with politically motivated charges. We will not sit back and allow you to destroy the careers of our sons and daughters in pretext of fighting corruption in this country.
DP Ruto, while speaking in Elgeyo Marakwet on Friday, asked the courts to do their work without political interference and influence, but also warned against politicizing the fight.
We should not politicize institutions, independent institutions of governance, independent institutions of investigations and prosecutions. Those institutions must operate independently, without instructions from anybody, without serving any partisan, ethnic, or regional, or any other partisan interests.
But DPP Haji has termed the arrest as justified and asked politicians to stay away from the work of independent institutions. The protestations from the Rift Valley MPs come in the backdrop of high-profile arrest of head of parastatals said to have presided over the loss of funds during their tenure. Among the high-profile suspects in recent graft cases include former Youth PS Lilian Omolo, ex-NYS Director General Richard Ndumbai, NHIF CEO Geoffrey Mwangi, and former NHIF CEO Simon Kigoti. Others include Sang of the Kenya Pipeline Company, together with the company secretary Gloria Kafafa and former Kenya Power CEO Ben Chumo. The office of the DPP has vowed to continue on its purge on perpetrators of graft in government, even as high-profile cases continue in court in 2019. Silas Apollo, NTV.